Hey guys, Tracy here of DustinandTracy.com, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how you can create Twitter cards so that you can start generating leads with your Twitter profile. Now at this point I've shown you how to follow and unfollow people, which is the way that you start to get targeted followers to your page. And now what you want is when people land on your Twitter profile, whether it's them checking you out when you follow them or vice versa, you want them to really know what it is that you're about. And if you're targeting the right people, your perfect kind of prospect, then odds are your offer, your lead generation, system is going to be something that appeals to them. So you want to make sure that you get, all of your information up in your header, but you can also leverage these little cards right here. You pin them to the top of your Twitter profile so that as people land on your page, they can have this strong call to action right here. It stands out, from a lot of the other text on your Twitter page, and it gets people onto your list. Because what you'll see is when someone clicks on this banner or Twitter card, it brings them right up here to opt in. So it's a way for them to opt in to get whatever it is that you're giving away. And as soon as they click sign up now, they're agreeing to be on your list, and it actually will show that information right below. So it's really cool. It's a one-click process. It's an awesome way to get leads. And it's a free lead generation strategy. As long as you keep building your Twitter profile and getting followers and getting engagement, then people are going to see this at the top of your profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try things a little different in this. I'm going to have the steps as I go along written right here. So at any point you can, screenshot these steps, and I'm going to walk you through them one by one. So it might be a little bit lengthy, but I'm going to try and get it all in as fast as possible for you. So the first thing you need to do to create your Twitter card is to make sure that you have a list set up. You want to make sure that you're actually capturing these leads into your autoresponder. So since we use Aweber, I have a productivity tab actually on right now. That's why it says it suspends all the activity so that it doesn't eat up my computer's resource. So let me just shut that off for now. Let's see. Unsuspend. We'll see if that works. Basically, we use Aweber to build our list, and so that's what I'm going to use for this tutorial. If you don't have Aweber, you can grab I think it's $1 for 30 days and $20 after that a month. And it's obviously worth it. This is where your money is. This is where, you build that relationship with your prospects. And so it's really important that you have your own list. And so I'll have a link in this video or below this video where you can go ahead and grab that trial. Once you're in Aweber, you just come over here to Manage Lists. And then you're going to go and create a list. Company name, if you're a sole proprietor, then you just go ahead and put your name in this area. If you have your own business, go ahead and put that there, your website and your address. And then you can also put in what you want people to see when they get emails from you. And so we just have it come from, our first and last name and our email address for our website. Then you just click next step. And this is where you name your list. So like I said, I already have a list for this, so I'm just going to put Daily Action Guide Tests. So I remember to delete this one after. But whatever it is that your offer is, you can go ahead and put that as the name of your list. And you can then put a brief description, which is what your subscribers are going to see if they get confirmation from you from that email. So I can just put this is a list for people who are interested in generating leads and sales online for their home business, or I could put something like this is a list for people who downloaded our home business daily action guide. Whatever it is you want to put there that your subscribers will see, you just do that and then click next step. And then you have to approve this confirmation message, but what I'm going to do is show you how you can shut off confirmations so that people just get put onto your list. So to do that, just come over here to List Options, List Settings, and where it says Confirmed Opt-in, this is where if you scroll down, you can actually turn this to off, and that way it won't require people to confirm their subscription when they opt in. They can just immediately get sent your first message or your giveaway, whatever it is that you have. So let's go ahead and click Save Settings. And again, we do that because, we're giving away an action guide. And so if people miss that first email, then they miss the action guide. And, people are expecting that. So we like to make sure that that first email just has exactly what it is that they signed up for. So you just save those settings, and then you're good to go with that list creation. So we can go ahead and knock that off of our list. Next thing we're going to do is create a sign-up form for that list. And you need to do this because this is how you're going to integrate your list with your Twitter card. So right here, you'll see sign up forms on Aweber. You can click on that. And then you're just going to click create your first sign up form. And since it's just going to be integrating with your Twitter card, it doesn't really matter visually what it looks like. We're just doing this so that we can get the coding for the integration part. Okay. So like I said, you can just leave this all as is. You don't have to worry about a design. Just go to step 2. And then you can go ahead and you can name your form here. I would probably name it something like Twitter card for daily action guide, or whatever it is that you want to do, that you remember this is what you have it integrated with. So save your form and go to step 3, and you're going to click the one that says I will install my own form, and you're going to have it on the HTML version. Now you can go ahead and copy this and paste it in Word or Notepad for now, or you can just leave this tab open for when we come back to it to fill in this information. So that's all you need to do to create your list. So we'll knock that one off. Now creating your Twitter card. This is a simple process. You can either outsource the actual visual part, to Fiverr, or we just use Canva, and I know the minimum size is 600 by 150. So let me just go ahead and show you what that looks like. When you go to canva.com and you click on use custom dimensions, you can put in 650. And remember, these are the minimum. Let me make sure it's 600 by 150. These are the minimum. So you can make it bigger, just want to keep it within that ratio. So 600 by 150, and then we're going to click design. Okay, and once you click design, it's going to pull it up, and since it's really white, you might not be able to see it right now. What I'm going to do is just click a color background so you can see the size of it. So this right here is all the space that you can fill in for your Twitter card. So I'll go ahead and just show you what ours looks like. Guess I didn't shut that plugin off fully. It keeps suspending all my tabs. But here's an example of ours. We just filled it in with our own pictures, and these were simple to make. We just took them on a white background and took off the background, put ourselves on here, made a little action guide thing, have a call to action button on it. This is really where you can be personal, have it match your brand, whatever it is that you want to do. Just get it all filled in, make it stand out from the rest of your Twitter page. I'll go ahead and show you that again. And like I said, if you feel like you're not, creative in that sense and you don't want to spend your time doing that, just go ahead and go to Fiverr and find someone who does this. So that's what it looks like once it's on our Twitter page. So now you've got your card created and your list ready. Now we want to go ahead and get into the section where you actually put that card and integrate it with your autoresponder. So from your Twitter page, to get to cards, to create them, all you need to do is click up here on your profile, come down to Twitter ads, and you'll need to create a Twitter ads account, but you don't have to worry about being charged or anything. This is just to create your Twitter card. You're not actually going to be running an ad yet with this card. So once you're on this page, what you want to do is come up where it has the URL up here and take off everything from campaigns to dashboard. You want to erase that part and just put in cards. And this is going to bring you exactly to the section you need to create your Twitter card. So you'll see ours right here. And what I'm going to do is just create another one so you can see the process. Okay, so we would pick lead generation because the purpose of this is when they click on it, they get added right to your list, right? That's one of the easiest ways to build your list. You require the least amount of effort from people just so that they can get access to the information that you promised them. Short description here. This is where it's going to go right there. So for us, we put download our home business daily action guide. You can put, learn how to generate 5 to 10 leads a day on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever promotion, whatever thing you're promoting, you would put that here. Okay, and then you'll see that it puts it right over here where it's going to be above your card. Then you would click on Add Image, and wherever you saved your card from Canva, you would put here. So here's the other dimensions. So I showed you the 600 by 150. You can also, this is what we did, 800 by 200, and that seemed to fit perfectly. So you would just click Upload a new image. Okay, now we have our image in there. We're going to go ahead and click Save. And you're going to see the preview right over here of what, this is what your promoted tweet would look like, but this is also what your pinned tweet will look like as well. And then you can have your call to action, so you can click, sign up now, or get more info, or download the guide now. That one didn't fit. Maybe grab your download. Something like that. Whatever it is that you're having people do. Privacy policy, you can actually auto-generate these for your blog. If you need help with having a privacy policy URL, just let me know and I'll show you an easy way to get one, because you have to have that in here. So you would link that there. And then you can also have a fallback URL where if someone's having issues, opting in here, or you want somewhere for them to go after they opt in, then you would put that there. So for us, we put the link to our action guide where they actually, once they opt in, what's that next page? That's where we send them. Destination URL. This is where, again, you can direct them once they opt in, so that if you have a welcome page you want to send them to, you can put that there as well. And then data settings. This is where you're going to actually fill in all of the autoresponder stuff that we did. So let me go ahead and go into our other card so I can just have that information right there easily for you to pick up. So we're going to go back to Cards Manager. Then we're going to click on Edit. Okay, so you can see our card is right here. And then when we click on Data Settings, this is what you're going to want to put in for Aweber. So submit URL, this is the same for everybody. You're going to put aweber.com/scripts/add-lead.pl. And that means it's going, when people opt in, they're going to get added to an Aweber list. The HTTP method is post. So right now it should say get, but you're going to change it to post. And then down here, we're going to, where it says user information to be received, custom key name is where you're going to change. You're going to put name, all lowercase, and email, all lowercase. And you don't have to worry about screen name because you're not collecting that information. And now, finally, custom hidden data values. This is the tricky part, but it's well worth the setup because you're going to be able to start generating leads directly from your Twitter profile. So to do this part, you're going to add 3 hidden fields. I already have ours here. And the first one is going to be meta_web_form_ID. And to get this number, all you need to do is when you are at that Aweber code that I told you either to paste in a notepad or to keep open another tab, you're going to go look for this actual thing. So what I usually do is I just copy it. I do Control-C. I head back over to Aweber and see we're right here. We want to find out where that is located in this code so we can take the information we need. So I would just do Control-F. And when you do Control-F, it actually pulls up a little tab. It might be in a different place on your computer, but it'll pull up a find search bar. You're going to type in, you're going to paste in that Meta Web Form ID, and see right here, it brings you right to the section we need to be. These are all the hidden fields. So you would just take that value. Let me just click out of there. You would just take this value right here. You would copy it, and you would bring it back to your card and paste it right here. And then you would do the same thing for list name. We're going to copy list name. You actually won't need to copy it because what you're going to see is they're actually all clumped together. But if you did lose place, you would just do Control-F, type it in there. But right here, you can actually see it. Here's the list name, and here's the value. This is like the actual coding to get to that list. So you would put the list name value here. You would just copy it again, bring it back over to Edit Card, and paste that here. And then you're going to look for the Meta ad tracking. So we're going to head back over, and you'll see if you go down just a little bit further, there's Meta ad tracking right here. And we're going to have to scroll over just a little bit. Oh, actually, this one's it right here. This is whatever you put as your form name. So we did Twitter card for daily action guide. We would copy that and we would bring it back and put it here. And that way, as you get leads, this is going to let you know where those leads were coming from. And then you can simply click update card. And it actually will test your card to make sure that everything is working right. You'll see right here it says submitting card, result success. If it doesn't say success, it means that probably just somewhere along the line you might have missed a step or had an error. If you're pulling your hair out trying to figure it out, just send a message to me and I might be able to help you quickly figure out what it is that you're missing. But should be good to go if you follow along exactly with what I've shown you. You can even retest the card and then you're going to confirm with them that you did receive the data in your autoresponder. So we're going to go ahead. That was the step of integrating the autoresponder with the card. And then the final step, of course, is up until this point, you've been following people, getting followers. You want to continue to do that process day in and day out. And the more you do it, the more targeted you start to get, the more you're going to see people opting into that list. You really just want to focus on continuing to build that following, thank people for following you, retweet their stuff, engage with them, and you will start to see results with that Twitter card that you've now created. In future videos, what we'll do is we'll show you different ways you can go ahead and now promote that card, because the cool thing about Twitter is you can actually run ads where this card will show up in people's Twitter feeds who you aren't connected with yet. And it's also another great way to get followers to your page. So that covers that. If you have any questions, like I said, just send me a quick message, let me know. If you're looking for more great training like this, be sure to opt into our list. I'll have that link. You can just go to our blog, download our daily action guide. You'll be subscribed to our list for lots of great marketing training and tips to grow your business online. Thanks so much for sticking with me for this a little bit long video, but I look forward to seeing you on the next one.